Hello everybody. Hey, today I'm going to show you how you can start streaming using OBS and all the other good stuff you need for it. First thing you need to do is get OBS, and I will have all the links to everything I show you down below in the description, but just click on this Windows 7, 8, 10 to download OBS. You'll need some plugins also, which you'll need the browser source, at least this plugin here, and whatever OBS you get, use the 32 or 64-bit, then download this one. I would recommend, even though you have a 64-bit operating system, I would use a 32-bit because a lot of games will run 32-bit or 64-bit, but they use a lot of resources, and when you run games and OBS at the same time, it can cause either your stream to crash or it can cause the game to crash. So 32-bit, I usually use 32-bit in OBS and try to use 32-bit in the games too. Now when I'm not streaming, then I do 64-bit on the games. But basically you'll need this, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. Alright, you get OBS, install OBS, and then you need to have a Twitch account if you're going to stream on Twitch. There's also Hitbox. You can, let's see, hitbox.tv I think it is. Yep, you can stream on Hitbox. You can stream on YouTube. And the way to stream on YouTube is here. I'm gonna have to log in to show you this. I don't want to do it on the video, but let's see. Let me log in here real quick. Alright, once you get logged in, go to my channel, go to Video Manager, go down to live streaming right here, and then right here is where this is your preview window, this is going to be your chat window. And you would have this up. This is where you put in description, and then or the title and the description. The game goes here, and right here is what you'll need to put into the OBS. I will show you that here right now. When you start OBS, let me make this bigger here. When you start OBS, go into settings, go into broadcast settings, and right here where it says FMS URL, that is your upload server to wherever it is you're streaming to. So this server URL, RTMP, just copy that, go back to OBS, and you put right here, you can do YouTube gaming, and what it'll do is it'll give you primary. I don't like doing that. I just do custom, and then I put in what they give me, and then you put in this stream key, which I'm not going to show you. I think you can copy it though. Actually, I wouldn't copy it because I don't think it's going to come out exactly. I think it's just going to copy a bunch of dots, but I don't know. I've never tried it. But you take that stream key and you put that right there, path stream key, and you push apply. Now, when it comes to streaming on YouTube, you have to do it in 16 by 9 ratio. That means 1080p, 720p, 616p, etc., etc. In OBS, you can do that under video where it says 1080 by 720. There you go, that's 16 by 9 right there, 16 by 9. And I'll show you more about this OBS stuff in a little bit, and the encoding and all that stuff. But that's what you need, because if you don't do that in YouTube, then it'll throw a fit on you. Now, when it comes to Twitch, to get your stuff that you need on Twitch, let's see, I think it's under dashboard, if I remember right. It's been so long. Yeah, here we go, stream key. Now, when you come to stream key, it's gonna, you click on this button here that says show key, and I don't care if you see mine because I'm just going to reset it anyway after I show this. But you're gonna get this little blah 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 blah. Don't worry about that. Just do I understand? You take this right here and you copy. Alright, then it's basically the same as YouTube. Go to broadcast settings. Under here you go to Twitch. Now this right here, I'm going to show you something here in a second or two, but I'll show you the best way to find out the best upload server for Twitch. Mine happens to be there. And then you just paste in your thing, your key for Twitch, and then do bam. Alright, now let's get on to some of the settings here. I want to get through this really quick. Leave everything default here. The auto connect 10 seconds. This right here is delay. If you want to put a delay on your stream, it's in seconds. So if you want it, you know, a minute, you do 60 seconds. I usually do, when I'm streaming a certain game, I usually do 10 minutes, which is 600 seconds. And you just do apply, and then there you go. I would leave this stuff default, but don't save your stream to file unless you want a huge file sitting on your computer somewhere. If you got like a 1,000,000 terabyte freaking hard drive, then go ahead and do it, but I wouldn't do it. When it comes to general, yeah, this is just let's see. If you have an NVIDIA card, use this. It's way better. When it comes to the byte rate, I'll show you how to find out your byte rate here. You go to speed test. You do a test. It's going to show you what your upload is. It's going to tell you if it's, say for instance, it's 5 megabytes per second upload, which is fine. The max byte rate you want to do should be 85% of that 5 megabytes, depending on the game. So mine is actually at 6 megabytes, but I put mine at 2800, and the reason why I do that is it would be good around 3500 for 6 megabytes. For 5 megabytes, I would say about 3000 max. That's still a little bit high for 5 megabytes, but you can get away with it. You might have some frame drops, but that's okay. It's not going to be noticeable too much. But anyway, when you get up to higher byte rates, I would say anything above 3200, people have troubles being able to watch without it buffering. It actually depends on their their internet speed. If they got lower internet speed or whatever, like most people just have the basic package, whatever, 3200 might be a little high, depending on what other things they have going. Especially in Twitch, it might be a little high. might not be able to watch in full resolution. Phones and mobile devices tend to have an issue with higher byte rates too. I know my phone likes to buffer if it's anything above 3000, even on Wi-Fi. So anyway, if you don't have an NVIDIA card, just use the times 264, which means it's going to be using your CPU in order to encode. And if you don't have a pretty powerful CPU, then you probably shouldn't be streaming anyway, but it's going to cause a lot of strain on your CPU. Just leave this default. I think it comes default. This and both of these are checked. I think yeah, just leave it exactly as you see here, how I have it. Audio encoding, I would just leave that default too. That doesn't really matter. Broadcast settings, we've already seen this. Video, this is your video card. Your monitors, I have two of them, but you did custom so that it picked up the right monitor. And it was having trouble with my main monitor, which is a 1080p monitor, but it kept saying it was like 1056 or something. It was, but that's probably because the manufacturers, they say it's 1080, but it's actually like 1020 or 1056 or whatever. FPS, you don't need anything above 30. If you're running Windows 7, disable Aero. Always disable Aero, because it will lag it down if it's not, and it can cause problems. Bilinear, that was fastest. That causes less strain on your CPU or whatever. You can do it higher, or you can do it, like this or whatever like this, but you're going to cause a lot of strain on your graphics card, the encoding. As I said, you can do it 1080, which is awful high. You don't need that really for streaming unless you want to show off. Just leave it just do it at like 720 if your GPU can handle it. I'll show you in a little bit what to do if it can't handle 720. Audio is basically, this is your microphone, or sorry, this is your speakers or whatever. If you have some desktop speakers or whatever, that would be here. It'd probably be the default. Yeah, it would say default there. For the microphone, it would be whatever microphone you have hooked up. I would just leave this stuff. Well, I would put desktop boost at 1. The desktop boost is if you're playing music or it's game sounds or whatever, it's going to amplify the sound onto your stream, and at 1 is what the sound is that you already have going on. So if you put anything above 1, it's going to amplify whatever you have multiplied by that. So I would just leave it. Microphone boost, 4 or 5 is fine. That also depends on your noise gate. Now this is where it gets kind of confusing. When you use noise gate, what it does is it's made for, like, if you have a noisy background and when you're trying to talk and the background is coming over your microphone, then that's what you would need noise gate for. I don't know. I don't think it's acted by default. I think it's inactive. Yeah, I think you have to enact it or enable it. I have to have mine because I have an air conditioner in my room, and it can get pretty loud. But basically, you just move these up and down until you can get rid of the background noise and still have OBS capture your voice on your microphone. Alright, let's see, where was I? Oh yeah. So if I have mine F5, and I can't remember why I had it at 5. I think it wasn't picking it up good enough, or people just couldn't hear me. Sometimes I talk really low sometimes, but I would just leave that as the hotkeys. That's for push to talk or broadcast, whatever, blah blah blah. Alright, use multi-thread option. If you obviously probably have a CPU or something that, you know, is multi-core and can multi-thread, you know, blah 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 blah, then yeah, I think that's enacted by default. I think it actually detects if you are able to use that. Leave this scene buffering milliseconds, leave that as 700, leave this at default. Leave this stuff at default. Make sure the keyframe interval is at 2. I'm not really sure why, but they say leave it at 2. Use CFR. Alright, make sure none of these are checked. Make sure this latency tuning factor is at 20. Alright, and that's pretty good there. Alright, I think we got that going on there. Alright, now to let's see. When you first start, you're gonna have blank. I don't think there's even gonna be a scene there. This is mine for when I'm streaming. I have all my stuff here. A lot of people put like different games and different things and different scenes, which is fine. I never felt the need to. I just have all mine in one scene. It makes it easier for me. But I'm going to start a new scene to show you guys how to do it. The first thing you want to do is, you'll obviously want to do, well, you need to get some plugins going here. One plugin I'm going to show you. Oh yeah, I already showed you the, did I don't know, I can't remember if I showed you the CLR browser plugin here. Actually, maybe I did. Yeah, oh well. Anyway, whatever OBS you plan on using, the 32-bit or the 64-bit, go to wherever you have it. Let's see, computer. If you're going to be using the 32-bit, you know, it's going to be under program files, you know, times 86. That's 32-bit stuff, and it's going to be right here. Now, if you're going to be using this, then what I would do is I would take this and move it to your desktop somewhere, you know, whatever. Make a shortcut for it, because that way you always have it. And then the plugins go in this folder here. So what you do is you download this, and I've got it downloaded, I believe, already. Right here. No, that's not it. Oh wait, no, I don't have it, because I already had it installed. Anyway, wherever you have it downloaded to, here, I'll just download it real quick just to show you. While that's downloading, I will show you how to set up Nightbot. Alright, first you need to be logged into Twitch. Alright, then you go to Nightbot. I have all the links in the description. Just do log in with Twitch. You can do it on YouTube too. And then authorize. And don't worry, Nightbot is actually made by the same people that make Twitch, I believe. Anyway, this is your dashboard or whatever for Nightbot. Excuse me. Here you can do all kinds of commands. You can, right here will be a button that says join the channel. So you join the channel, and what Nightbot does is it moderates, you know, the spammers and the trolls and stuff like that that come in and want to do stupid crap. You know, get them all the time. Twitch is full of them, and YouTube, because tweens have internet connections. So, anyway, your commands, you can make your custom commands here. It shows you how to make. Oh no, these are mine. These are commands, but it'll tell you. Let's see, somewhere it'll tell you how to make commands, and I can't remember. Let's see. I can't remember if it tells you how. I don't think it does. The other Twitch did, or the other. This is a new Nightbot. This is in the beta Nightbot, but there's another Nightbot that I think it shows you how to actually do it. But let's see. Let's see if it'll. If I do have command, if it'll tell. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, this helps right here. This will basically tell you anything you need to know. Here's command variables. They'll tell you everything you need to know in order to make your own command. Let's see. Here you can put your regulars, like who comes to your stream the most often, and you can make them a regular so that Nightbot doesn't monitor them or doesn't do anything to them if they're, because some might come in and, just be talking stuff, and just playing around or whatever, whatever, and you don't want them to get banned by Nightbot, so they go there. Your song request, it's not opening. Here's the auto DJ. This is where it will automatically play whatever. Don't start playing. It plays YouTube videos. So what you do, if you want to, I haven't used this in a while, so let me see if I can. What you do is, yeah, there you just put the YouTube video URL in there, and then it'll add it to the the list, whatever, and then this is your playlist right here. You can clear it, I suppose now. You couldn't before, but and you can import playlist and add songs here. This is your own playlist. What you do is when you do auto DJ and you push play, it'll start playing your playlist. Alright, and then the other stuff is pretty self-explanatory. You can probably figure that out. Now, you also need to do Twitch alerts, and just go to Twitch alert and do launch Twitch alerts, connect with Twitch. And then it'll show you your stuff here. You don't really need to know any of this. What you do need to know is the alert box. Oops. Alright, what you do is you would need this URL right here. This is going to show when somebody follows, or when somebody, or you can't test it. Can't test it right now. I can actually test it by doing this. This is going to show what your followers stuff is going to look like, and your like if you get donation or somebody hosts you. See, that's what it shows. Let's see. I don't know if I have. Yeah, here we go. Show follower alert. Yeah, see, these are the. Those are the follower alerts and stuff. Down here is where you do your settings, whatever, your follows. This I have mine custom. Let's see. Maybe I can do one real quick for subscriptions. I don't have any sub button, but I'll show you how to do it anyway. This is the default stuff. You can use it if you want. I think it's kind of lame, but make sure you put the sound down to about right here, otherwise it's going to be way too loud for the stream. Alright, you can do your own image. Click on this button here, the very last one that shows an image. You can, they have their own stuff you can use, or you can upload one. Let's see if I remember where I put my, let's see, let's take this one. Alright, and then we'll use this one. And then whatever sound, if you don't have a sound, then you can use your own, or you can use one of theirs, but it has to be, oh, this is MP3. Is actually, it used to only be able to use OGG files, but you can use MP3, but they can only be 10 seconds at the most long. So you could put up your own sound here, and then right here is where you put, you know, whatever. Leave this inside of these parentheses here, or whatever. Leave those, and you just change this. There, like that, and then this right here shows you how it's going to show up on your screen. This is the animations, like if it fades in, fades out. Let's do something. Let's see. Let's do bounds and up, and then we'll do slide out left. That'll be fine. I have to enable this, by the way, in order to test it. Resub, I ain't worried about that. Let's do font. Alright, this is the font that to use. Why did it just bring me back up here? Oh yeah, you have to go to, in whatever font you want, go to the google.com.fonts or /fonts. Here, I'll just do it right now. Alright, these are the fonts. So, whichever one you like here. This is the name of the font right here. So, whichever one you like, let's just go down here. You know what, let's use this one, Lobster. Just copy paste that Lobster. There we go. Copy paste Lobster in there. Font size 64 is probably a little too much. Let's see, let's go down. 36 is fine. Font weight, we'll take that down a little bit too. It's already kind of thick. And then the text color, whatever text color you want. I think this is FFF. I think that's white, and 00000 is black. Can't really remember. Anyway, and then you just save that. And let's launch this. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the how long it's gonna be here. Alert duration 8 seconds. There, that's fine. All right. test subscription alert. There it is. I'm now a moron. So that's how you set these up. So you do the same thing with the followers, follower alerts, donations, hosts. I don't know what this is, and I don't care. But that's it for Twitch alerts. Anyway, back to this right here. Alright, in OBS, you will need the CLR browser plugin as I showed you earlier. Now with that, what you do is you add CLR browser, and then name it something. I just name mine alerts, and then you put that URL right there. So do this, copy. Oops. My mouse is not wanting to cooperate with me. Put that right there. And then do OK. Now if you want to preview, it's not capturing anything right now because I don't have anything labeled for it to capture. So let's see, let's do a test hosting alert. It should come up, and it's not coming up. Why is it? Oh, there it is right there. So, I always had it covered. My bad. Let's see. Test hosting alert. Test donation alert. There we go. Now it's working. Now, if you want this somewhere else, hit this edit scene, and then you can put it anywhere you want on here. I usually put mine right smack dab in the middle. That's because I can see it when I hear it going. Next thing we need to work on is the game capture, because we've got, alright, I showed you that, showed you Twitch alerts, showed you Nightbot, that CLR, showed you the CLR. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna need now. Oh, I forgot to show you how to, it's done download. Alright, what to do is extract to, I like to extract it straight to here, because it, like my operating system, I have a pretty jacked up type with security, so if I try to extract it to a folder that's inside of installation folder, like Windows whatever, it'll throw up error messages because the security won't let it do it. But you just take this, copy, or you can cut, whatever, it don't matter. Then you go to OBS, whichever one you're using, the OBS 32-bit or 64-bit. The 64-bit obviously is going to be in the program files right here. Oops. It's going to be in the program files, and or in the 32-bit is going to be in this one. You just come here, you go to OBS, you go to plugins. Don't open the, just highlight it and then right click and then do paste. I already have it, so it's going to ask me to do it. I'm not going to do it because I already have it, and I already have it set up for me. And that's basically what you do. Make sure you have, make sure you have OBS closed. I guess it don't matter if it's closed or not, but you'll have to restart OBS in order for it to show up. So you have to exit. You have to exit and then restart it, and then you'll have the CLR browser plugin installed. So you won't be able to get the alerts until you do the OBS browser plugin. Alright, now if you want to show music onto your stream too, like some people do, along with the scrolling, title and whatever, then you need then you need to get, well, you can use any of them, but I found that Foobar is the least resource hog of all the, the music players, and it's easy to use. It's very customizable, and I like it. Anyway, in order to get this to start playing, to show music, whatever, you do add, and then you do text, and then I just like saying now playing. Alright, and then what you do is use text file from file right here. You can do whatever font you want, you can do whatever font size you want, color, opacities. In order to get to scroll is right here, the scroll speed. You can put it at 50 or 75 or whatever. You can use an outline that will outline the letters that of the title of the song or whatever. You can use that. This custom text extents, I wouldn't mess with that too much. Anyway, this use from text file. Let's just leave that for now. Oops. Yeah, it wants to open that, but it can't because there's nothing there. Let me show you. When you go to here, let's see where it's. Go to Preferences. You need a plugin, and I have the plugin down below. The link to the plugin down below in the descriptions. But anyway, let's see. I don't know if I. Let me see. What? I think I can't remember if I have. I can't remember the address. Oh, that's right. It's www.foobar2000.org. All right. That's where you get your foobar. Right here. Now you need the zip file, which is here. Download that. I believe you put it in the plugins folder of foobar. Damn, it's been so long. Where'd it go? Here it is. No, that's not it. Which one is it? I just freaking downloaded it, I thought. That's not it. Let's see. Where did it go? Oh fuck, I downloaded the wrong one. I'm stupid. Here it is right here. This is the plugin. You just do download, open. Alright. Where are you at? Here it is. Foo NP Sim. Alright. Basically, you just take this, cut, go to where foobar is installed. Foobar 2000, and you, let's see where you put it. I think it's in components. Yeah, here it is. It's right here. You put in your components folder. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. It's been so damn long. And then you come over here, and then you come to Well, you can't have foobar playing. You're gonna have to restart foobar if you had it up. Anyway, come to preferences, and then you come back to playback, and wow, 30 weeks, and output. This is where you set up where your output, your speakers, and all that stuff. Why is it not showing? Oh, here it is right here. Duh. Alright, this is the format it's going to show. And that's still not the right. Where the hell is it? Oh, here, Now Plain Simple. Duh, it's right here in front of my face. I can be so retarded sometimes. Anyway, your plugin right here for Now Plain Simple is you need to make a text file somewhere where you're going to link it with this right here. This in the OBS. So what you do is you just make a text file anywhere. I have mine on my desktop because it's the easiest to do. I just do foobar now plain. You can just new text document, and then there you have it. Bam, put it whatever, and then you just you just go to here, whatever, and make sure you have it encoding UTF-8 with header. Make sure you do not have log mode checked. Alright, and then this is the formatting in strings. I will put this in the description too. That way it'll be easier. And then I will show you what happened. Let's see. Browse, desktop, Now Plain. Okay. Now preview stream, and there it is right there. It's not playing anything, so and you can do this anywhere you want, because it's going to be your stream. You can change the size of the box by changing the font size. You can't really change, like when I do edit scenes, you can't change it. It's got that big box there. I don't really like that, but you can't really change that at all. So if I start playing something, and I'm going to make sure this sounds all the way down because I don't want YouTube to say I have copyrighted music playing, then there you go. There's the name of the song and the artist right there. Now when you come to foobar, I didn't realize I was going to end up having to show how to use everything, but when it comes to foobar, when you first bring it up, you're going to have to show it where to get all the music from. That's going to be under preferences too. Let's see, media library, and then that's where you show it the path where all the music is. It might take a few seconds depending on how much music you have to bring up, and then you just make your own playlist is what you do. So it takes a little bit. You can play around with it. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it's I find it the most less of resource hog, and it's just all about the music. It ain't all about the other bullshit that the Windows Media Player likes to put in and all the other media players like to put in. It's just straight music player. Also, when you're playing music, whatever, foobar, you want it low. I usually have mine about right here, because if it's too loud, then it's just gonna be way too loud on the stream. That's about perfect, because what you want is when you have sounds going, you I'm going to show you, you want it to be about right here as far as the most sound output, right here where the red's going. Alright, anything more than that, then it's going to be way too loud. I'm sure you've probably come on to streams or whatever, went to watch streams, and it's like super loud and you have to turn down your headphones or whatever, you can blast your ears off. That's because they have it all the way up and don't bother turning it down. But anyway, alright, on to show you how to oh yeah, in order, if you don't want it showing whatever, you just uncheck the box, and then you can change the where it's at by pressing Control and then down or up arrow, and then you can change where it's at in the order. Whatever is on top is going to be on top of everything else. So if you have like game on top of the now playing, you know, above the now playing, then you're not going to see the now playing, you're only going to see the game. You need to put the game underneath the now playing if you want to see the now playing on top of the game. Alright, so let's start a game here. Crap. Now it's updating. It's gonna take a while. Let's see. What else can I show? Wow, this video is already 46 minutes long. This might be a little while. Let's see. We'll just go in when the freaking it says playable, because we just want to start it just to get it so that the OBS can recognize it. Wow, this is taking a while. Oh, I forgot I don't have the fucking, oh, pardon my language, I don't have it set to where, because I have it set, where's it at? There we are. Properties. Yeah, see, I have a bunch of command stuff, so I think I set it to where it can't play when the streaming's not available, or it's called, they call it stream, whatever. You can play when it's still downloading. Oh, I'm not even logged in right now. But here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see, we'll minimize that. Now what you do is you come over here, you do add, then you do, if you want to do window capture or monitor capture, then you just do, you can do this, and then it'll pick up everything on your monitor. So anything you do will be on your monitor, it'll come on your stream, you know, and then you just do captured layer, compatibility mode. I don't think you really need that, but I'll show this later because you can use it for other stuff. But anyway, you add, you do game capture, just do GW2, and then right there's your Guild Wars 2. And then you do stretch image to screen and ignore aspect ratio. That's very important. And then preview stream, there it is. You need to move that down so that you'll be able to see the alerts and the now playing above the game, on top of the game. Alright. Let me shut down Guild Wars 2 now because I'm done with it. Alright. Oh yeah, the screen capture. Alright. Say, actually it'd be window capture here. Say you wanted to show certain things on the internet. I'll show this right here. I'll just label it Windows. It doesn't matter what it is. You go down to sub-region, and then select region, and then it'll show you this, all this white crap here, but just bring it down. Actually easier to do it from corners, isn't it? Like that, and then like that, whatever, that's fine. And then hit OK twice, and what it do is whatever's in that square right there, it's going to show on the screen right here, or you can put it anywhere you want, but that's what that's for. And I believe that's it. I will have all the links in the description, of course the coding for the foobar and stuff, and if there's anything else, let me know. Damn, this thing's almost an hour long, but I think I pretty much showed you everything you needed to know to get started streaming. Anyway, hit the like button, and I will see you later.